Well, hello down there. That's better, isn't it? I'm Patch and welcome to Season 5. This is my survival Minecraft series where I'm building platforms in the sky, trying to get to 500 episodes in this season. And it's the 100th episode! Well done you! It took forever, didn't it, to get to 100. So every 50 I turn myself into creative. Did that all on my own without any help from Spawn, but I did have help from a tutorial on YouTube. So when we do 50 episodes, so if you haven't seen anything of this series before, go back and watch the 50th episode and it's a nice little recap. And I'm hoping to show you what else I've done from episode 50 to this episode 100. And this is the greenhouse. This is the glass greenhouse without any plants in. So that's the next big project to do. First of all, we've got to get out, haven't we? So let's see if I can remember. I can fly. So this was over the desert. And thank goodness, because all this glass would have been a nightmare to... Whoa. And there we are. All this glass would have been a nightmare to try and... Oh, goodness me. Patch and controls. Never a good idea. There we are. I'm playing too much Royal High. Keys are all weird. As I was saying, I was glad that I built it over the desert because I knew I was going to use a lot of glass and I would need to be somewhere where I could collect a lot. So I'm so excited to see this from a distance because obviously I haven't been able to. I could just imagine. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? So that's the extension from above the village. So I found the village and then I built this platform, a deserty platform on top. And I wanted to make it look like it had pillars underneath it, so that's that. Oh, it doesn't look as big as I thought it was going to be. Or does it render in as we get closer? Oh, yes. That's better. I was getting very disappointed thinking, oh, I wanted it to be bigger than that. Oh, it's raining. And I know what you're all thinking. You're thinking, Patchriotic Creative, you can just... All you need to do is just press a few buttons and the rain goes away. Yes, well... It's Patch here. It's not going to happen, is it? Oh, that's much more impressive. Yes. Oh, that looks great, doesn't it? Oh, I'm so chuffed with that. Yeah, so I made it quite toward the back because I wanted to look impressive. And oh yeah, that is good. I like the way it gradiates up and then to this big one here. I had a lot of problem with the roof, as you will know if you've just watched the few episodes before on this series. But yeah, I'm really chuffed with that. That's worked out really well. Can't remember what else I've been doing because I spent so long on here. Everything else I've done is just kind of paled away. So we've got the raintop tree house area here, haven't we? I don't know if we've seen that. That's quite a nice area now, isn't it? We've got the desert over there with the pyramids and some funky things, and then we've got the greenhouse coming off it, which looks great. Going into quite a lot of grass, trees, and then grass with the treetop village. Let's have a look at it from this way. Let's go down if I can remember. Oh, there we are. Yeah. Okay. So that's a nice area. Now it's spread out. I think I said this last time. It's very spread out, the platforms, and I'm thinking they should have been closer together. Look, I should put something across these two. So this is the acacia, above the acacia. And we've got the little village over, a house over here that goes to the bottom. What I could do is an acacia. I'm going to make notes. Folks, as we're going. I'm going to make an acacia village between the treetop and the acacia trees. Oh my god, it's gone night time. I do apologise. Let's not put you in the dark. Does the house got a little bed in it? We're about to find out. Is this well lit up? Oh, I did on a tree. Yes. And you'll say, yeah, but you just press this button and you press that button and it makes it daylight. It's patch here. Despite how long I've been playing. I'm just looking to see if there's any iron. I don't think there will be. But if I'm over here, I'll remember to come back this way. No, there isn't. There we go. So we've already decided, well, I've decided that there's too much gap between the platforms and there needs to be more linking together. So if I had like an acacia village across there, that'd be quite nice. Then we've got the oak. Oh, that's quite an impressive staircase there, isn't it? This looks a bit of a mess, doesn't it? Because look how many paths come out of here. Pumpkins, looks like. Lots of jack-o'-lanterns. Okay, so that links back to the desert. Oh, that's quite clever, isn't it? So that's one end of the desert links over here. Oh yeah, that's good. That links together. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? Linking together. So I obviously have thought about linking a few of the platforms together, which is nice. So they've got this area here, and then you've got something in each of them. The gap there, but never mind. And then, oh yeah, I did the farm, didn't I? The farm. With the windmill. Never made a windmill before, which was quite weird because I thought I must have made a windmill before, but I hadn't. Oh, that's quite impressive, the windmill, isn't it? I bet you'll all say, yeah, we just saw that in the 50th one. Maybe. But yeah, that's quite good. I mean, it's definitely recognisable as a windmill. Not sure about the castle. The castle's a bit of a Scotty castle, isn't it? It's not a big, huge, imposing one. Which I think I could do, because I've got lots of cobble around the place. I could get it together. I could collect it all and then make it into smooth stone. Make a bigger castle. This could be just like a fort, couldn't it? Everything castle. And then we're coming back to things we know, like the modern city over there. That must have been where the pumpkins grew for there. So the farm area. Oh yeah, the tree. I made a massive, huge tree, didn't I, for some reason? And I'm like, yeah, I wasn't very happy with it, if I remember rightly. And looking at it, I can see why. It's just not like a tree. What should have happened is the trunk should have gone up a lot more before I started doing the branches out. Look at that. And I can see that now being in creative. We just turn around with another lovely hub there. Yeah, you see, if that bottom had come up even to where the top is and then it branched out, that would be massive. But that is really difficult to do in survival. I got quite scared, didn't I, at the top there? And I started planting trees together, 4 oak trees together to get that. This is the subscriber area. Yay. Looks like it's 10001. This way, 4,000. Yeah, thank you for subscribing. If you don't, please do so. Yeah, and then we got the hub, which we would have seen if you look back. The mushrooms, the snow, and the suburb from the offices. I did do another thing, a nether area, didn't I? Which, if think it's quite a way out, a different direction. So yeah, I think what I've learned from this little tour around is to link them up better. Now this is quite nice here, isn't it? You've got the big metropolis going on, then you've got like smaller office buildings and schools, and then you've got like a little housing suburb estate, and that works quite well as a whole area together, doesn't it? So yeah, then you've got your farm, a Scotty castle, which we're now going to call a fort. So I could build another castle and make it huge. I could try building another tree and make it bigger. Well, this is the flower meadow, isn't it? Over here. So this is quite nice, the flower meadow, little pumpkin area. I should imagine that's like a grotto area there. So that works out quite well. It's just that there's large gaps, isn't there, from here to wherever the next thing is, which is the desert. I'm not sure where the lava place is. I might fast forward this while I look for it, so I'll show you just in case you don't want to look back at the 50th episode. I can see it coming into view now. Did you see? Worrying bit there, isn't there? I mean, did I decide just to stop there? I must have thought of something to do over that area. There's a horse on the pathway. Yeah, so here's the amazing Never area. I'm proud of this. All the lava. I do like the things dropping down, like the water over there. I think looks really nice. So yeah, I haven't done that much, I don't think. Well, I have, haven't I? I mean, I've done the greenhouse, and I think the windmill and the farm and everything. What I must do is keep a note next from here to 150. But yeah, it's given me lots of ideas. I'm going to try and make that area by the desert more like this, so there's more things going on, because this is great, isn't it? You've got your hub, you've got your snow area, the mountain, and the Never, then the mushroom area, then the dark oak forest, all together, and you've got little houses here and farms. This is quite nice. This was a new thing. I think I decided to put things in this spot here, and I think it looks much better that it's linked up like that. I like that. Worried about the big gaps, but there again, they're platforms in the sky, aren't they? They're not all meant to be filled in. And this is quite, although the tree didn't work out as I wanted to, I do like the pathways coming into something like this, linking it together. The fort, that's what it's being called now. It's a fort. It's not a castle. It's a fort. Is another interesting thing to build and then have things linked into it. I think that's quite clever. I might think about more areas. Like the windmill was lovely, wasn't it? The windmill with all the crops on it. So I just think of things to do like that in the middle of places, and then it's not so barren. So thank you ever so much for reminiscing. Hope you enjoyed that little recap. And yeah, it's inspired me to come back on here a bit more and play. It is hard because it's survival. You have to get all the resources, and it takes forever. But that's the whole point of it being 500, trying to get to 500 episodes. You know, you've got to have goals, haven't you? And one of them is, you know, I might put a lot more grinding episodes in. And show you how collecting the stuff, how long it takes, might be interesting for an episode. So thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.